Rachel Zegler's Snow White is a disaster at the box office. Opening weekend flop. Once upon a time, a modern fairy tale was supposed to rewrite history, but instead, it rewrote how not to launch a Disney blockbuster. What went wrong? Get ready for a tale of backlash, bad PR, and Broadway dreams gone sideways. Buckle up, it's time to dive into the epic downfall of Rachel Zegler's Snow White. Once hailed as the next Disney darling, Rachel Zegler's journey from West Side Story breakout to fairy tale queen has taken a shocking turn, right off a cliff. And no, it wasn't poisoned apples that doomed this Snow White, it was poisoned PR, controversial interviews, and a box office bloodbath. The hype before the horror. Disney's live-action Snow White was supposed to be a cinematic event. With a massive budget, a nostalgic title, and Oscar-nominated talents behind the scenes, everything looked golden. Rachel Zegler, fresh off her Steven Spielberg debut, was positioned as Hollywood's next princess and Disney's billion-dollar investment. But the red flags started waving early. Rachel Zegler's comments spark outrage. From the moment Zegler opened her mouth during promo interviews, the internet began to crack. She described the original Snow White as weird, said the prince was a stalker, and declared the story outdated. That might sound woke and bold to some, but to millions of Disney loyalists, it sounded like she was dragging a beloved classic through the mud. Ouch. It didn't help that Zegler's tone was often described as smug, sarcastic, and dismissive. Instead of championing a reimagined heroine, she appeared to be apologizing for the character she was cast to embody. The backlash, brutal. Broadway dreams, Hollywood nightmares. Fans started comparing Zegler to other Disney leads, like Emma Watson, Beauty and the Beast, and Halle Bailey, The Little Mermaid. But unlike those stars, Zegler's off-screen attitude began overshadowing her on-screen role. In the Broadway world, not too happy either. Whispers from industry insiders suggest Zegler's diva behavior off-stage has been raising eyebrows. Let's just say she's not exactly giving Belle, more like Elphaba with an attitude problem. Opening weekend flop, by the numbers. Now here's where things get tragic. Despite months of promotion and endless controversy, which you'd think would boost ticket sales, Snow White flopped hard on opening weekend. We're talking underwhelming box office returns, theaters half empty, and Disney execs quietly sweating in their corner offices. Sources say Snow White didn't even break $30 million in its debut, far below projections. Some call it one of the worst live-action Disney openings in recent memory. Even Haunted Mansion did better, and that had zero Zegler drama. So what gives? Why did Snow White crash and burn? Some blame the film's poor marketing, others point to the woke rewrites, but one name keeps popping up, Rachel Zegler. Like it or not, her interviews went viral for all the wrong reasons. She became the face of a movement she never intended to lead, one that clashed with Disney's traditional fanbase. To make matters worse, critics were divided. Reviews labeled the film as visually pretty but emotionally hollow, and audiences agreed. No magic, no wonder, no reason to watch again. #Broadway drama, the aftermath. Now, the industry is buzzing. Is Zegler's star fading before it fully rose? Some insiders suggest she's being quietly removed from upcoming projects. Others defend her, saying she was simply ahead of her time. But the truth, Hollywood isn't kind to box office poison. From Disney darling to Hollywood pariah, Rachel Zegler's fall from fairytale grace is one of the most dramatic flops we've seen in years. Will she recover, or has the magic mirror shattered for good? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Was this a PR disaster, a misunderstood icon, or just bad luck? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because the drama never sleeps on this channel.